Hi, everyone. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of Always Baked. I'm Cupcake, and this is my special guest today, RiotGirl.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, that's right. We're on Season 2 now, everyone. We took a small hiatus, and the hiatus was because me and RiotGirl were working on the Rocky Horror Show that we directed and choreographed and produced.
Oh my God,
It went well. We did it. It was super amazing, but stressful, and I could not do the podcast.
Stressful.
Yeah. Can you imagine doing the podcast also while doing all that?
No.
Fuck no.
No.
So you know what we did? We took care of ourselves, and we decided not to overload ourselves, and we stopped doing the podcast for a little bit because this is my podcast, and I can do it as much as I want.
Period.
And I love that about it.
Period.
We just took big old hits of weed. Sorry. Whoops. Sorry. Not sorry. Which is either responsible or not responsible of us to do right before we start getting on camera.
It makes me a better person.
I always say that marijuana is my yoga.
I love that. It does kind of loosen you up. Kind of
It loosens you up. It makes you like not everything is a big deal anymore. Like it's like, okay, I can handle all these tests.
Or everything is the biggest.
Everything is the biggest deal, right? That could be a good problem. Have you ever stopped smoking weed like in your span of smoking? You've like taken breaks? See, I've never taken a break.
Are you crazy? I had to stop because I was like seeing and hearing things.
Oh.
Yeah.
I take like one hit a day. And I'm not like, I was going into psychosis, so.
I know, so I had to stop. I was like, wait,
I just feel like some people when they quit and then try to go back, it's like way too much for them.
I've only ever heard bad things.
Me too.
If I smoke too much, I do get like
of course.
crazy, but I just don't smoke too much.
If I eat like 2 gummies or something, I've been stuck on my couch. I was like, I'm on an island. I cannot get off this couch. Like, things are going to get me. Like, it's scary. Paranoia is real.
Just because the shark is going to get you.
Oh my gosh, stop. And then okay, animals are beautiful to have, but they also like, I'm sure it's projection, but they're like judging you a little bit, you know? Like the judgy looks that animals give you, you're like, okay, bitch.
For sure.
You know them a little fucked up right now with those big ol' eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so RiotGirl, what's your takeaway from doing Rocky? Let's just talk about that. Let's do it.
It's my takeaway from doing Rocky.
Yeah, from being in like, we were, I wish we can talk about this now. It was great, but it was also horrible.
It was, we've like haven't really debriefed.
We have not debriefed, yeah.
But it was psychotic and I woke up anxious every day.
Yeah, it took a toll on me.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Like, having that much responsibility and just like I'm just not a planning person like that.
Me neither.
And so it was so intense to like take that step into that really uncharted direction of like I have to plan 12 people's day.
Yeah. Crazy.
Know what's going on. It was a lot. It's a lot of fake it till you make it, which we did, I think, a lot.
Yeah.
And it just, at the end of the day, what I really think happened was, luckily, we are like people with good intuitions, and you just ran with it and it worked.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing that I took away from it was a positive, and that is anything is possible. Anything is possible.
I love that.
You can literally do whatever you want.
Yeah, if you just do it. You just
have to do it.
We literally, like, the way this all started was we were at fucking that bar, Sagebush, and we were just like, I watched Wendy Rocky. I was like, I've watched Wendy Rocky too. Let's do it.
Yeah. Crazy.
And then like, fuck, how are we going to do it? Doesn't matter. Just do it. Yeah. Anything is possible. No, that is such a good, amazing takeaway to have.
Right.
Anything is possible. That's why I love drag, because drag, I feel like, is the one thing that like you can think about it and it can happen. Like I think about a number and then like all of a sudden I'm like on stage, I'm doing the number that I was like thinking about on the bus, or whatever. Like
that's art.
It's art. It's cool. It's like art, but in like a way to like, it's tangible, It's tangible. The process is tangible. Like because we have so many performance opportunities, I think we get to really experiment and just really like put like things on stage that are just in our head that like I never thought would actually be on stage.
And then you can try it again and again and again until it's like this perfect.
Have you ever seen fucking Bring It On?
No.
Okay. Also, everyone, RiotGirl has not seen Jurassic Park or Bring It On. So
I saw like one of the newer ones.
Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Lame. I don't. Anyway, in Bring It On, there's this scene where they're like, all the cheerleaders they go to like cheerleading competitions, but they also go to football games. And they're at the football games, they're like, listen, these are rehearsals. Like this is like the football games are not like the big deal that everyone thinks it is. It's really like this is just where we fuck around. It's a competition. And I always think about that with drag. Like every like weekly shows, those are those are the practice ones. Like those are rehearsals. That's a time to like experiment and fuck up. Because you have so many opportunities. Like why not get to audience need to see you like process some things.
What's your competition then? Like a Rocky?
Right. A Rocky would be like, the big deal. Or like, it used to be Poo Poo Platter. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
The takeaway from Poo Poo Platter ending is that now I don't have any shows that force me to do like out of the box numbers.
And working at a place that we work, it feels like we have to like water ourselves down so much. You don't do that very much, which I really respect, but I'm afraid of failure, and I don't think you are, which I need to take.
I think the word failure doesn't have a negative connotation to me.
I love that.
It just doesn't. Yeah, it's like I think it's because it happens so much. I had to like turn it around
a lot.
Yeah. Basically, okay. So in my mind, every number would be like a failure, sort of, because in my head I'm thinking like I have much bigger ideas in my head, and it's like you just gotta like put it on stage what you have, you know. So,
that's tea. It'll never be like the full vision.
No, it never. Well, and maybe one day it will be. I don't know. Hopefully one day. I think that's the that's like the horrible thing and the great thing about drag is like it'll never. Hintai told me this. Not every number is going to be your fucking masterpiece. Like none of them. Basically, none of them are going to be masterpieces except for like one. So like it's okay to like go through process and have like good things, bad things.
Do you think what we put on stage for Rocky? Do you think it was its final form, or do you think it can?
I think it has. Going? I think it's like a Pokemon. Like it's going to grow. Literally, like it was. We scraped through that. we got by.
But it was so good.
It was so good.
It was so good.
Because listen, and this is what I do in my life too. The bar was low. It was so unprecedented. Yeah, there was basically no bar. So that's what in my own life, that's what I like to do. I like to fucking set the bar low, zero expectations. Everyone thinks you're fucking gonna fucking suck a fucking dick. Yeah. And maybe you do suck a dick. But then you get up and like the one thing you do surprises the fuck out of them because they have no expectations. Exactly. That's what you gotta do. No expectations. And that was with Rocky. Like we made it. We made it. Yeah. We did. And it was good. You know, we made, I guess, can we say it? Like all together we made like $12,000. That is crazy. It's crazy, right? And the fact that we could pay the people what we were able to pay. That's what really great. Listen, that was my whole that's my whole deal. It's like businesses out there, like I'm just talking to businesses. When y'all don't want to pay people, that's fucked up. Because the first thing I want to do as someone like hiring someone, an artist, is like I want to pay them. Yes. That's like the best part is like being able to pay them, being like, oh my God, look how much we can pay you. Like that's nice. Companies are like, we don't really want to pay you. Like, how much can you do for us while we fuck you over? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Time to fucking fight back. Okay, right? Can I ask you a question? Why RiotGirl? Do you want to like start some riots? Honestly, I love like RiotGirl music. Right. Okay. Yeah. And that's Zach actually, when he saw your name written down, he was like, "Is it Riot GRRL?" No. Well, I thought that would be like. Well, what? Then my name is just like that. Like, just that. Right. Like, yeah. Then my name is the thing that already exists. But, she's made your own. Yeah. Yeah. And like, when I started like doing drag, I was like a teenager, so I could really only do like. How old were you? When I started like putting on makeup, I was in 8th grade. When I started getting into places I wasn't supposed to be, I was 15. Yes. I was hoping, I was like, do people still sneak into bars? They do. Well, it wasn't ever like anywhere on 4th. It was like those crazy gigs at Electric Church. Rest in peace, by the way. Oh, there's a new one. No, I think it's gone. No, there's a brand new one. There's a new one? Where is it? It's on Twitter. I'll show you. Show me. It's like one of those underground things. Oh, I don't know. I can't believe you don't know about it. Cool girl. RiotGirl is also known as. Okay, I was going to ask you this question too. What does it feel like when everyone says that you're cool? Is that like a brand thing? Now you have to, because natively, whenever someone thinks they're cool and says they're cool, they're not cool. And that's why I'm like, right? I don't know how to navigate that. I wouldn't either. When they call you like the cool, it's like, oh my God, ugh. It sets such a precedent, and it's also just so wrong. Right, like cool, like I mean, like I think I do like cool things, no. But like no, you are cool. You are cool, but no, not at all. No, you are cool. It's just a weird, standard to try to uphold. Cool. Yeah. Right. Like, yeah. But I guess do it. It does. Sometimes I feel like my like reputation as like a alternative girl kind of constricts me because I would love to like
put on like a hair
Bitch.
loaf and a gown.
Maybe.
And
Then
like,
you just, you know what you do? You just do it. You just do it. You do
but then would I be Riot Girl? Like, if I did a pageant, should I change my name or should I just be
I've
Riot
always
Girl?
said this, and this is fucking no. You're fucking Riot Girl. Because listen, there's nothing that Riot Girl won't do. It's just how will Riot Girl do it. There's nothing that she won't do. You know? It's how will they do it.
Clock.
Yeah.
Clock
it's like, fuck anyone. Like, you can do whatever. It's just how are you going to do it? Yeah.
I love that. That is so fierce.
Yeah.
That's really sick.
That's like in acting. Like, they told me that, like, in acting, like, your character will never not do anything. It's how do they do it?
Wow.
Take that in, everybody. Take it away and think about that.
Next show, I'm going to really take that in.
Oh my gosh. No, I think that it's just important to, like, do whatever you want to do and break fucking walls down. Break them all.
That's what we did.
That's what we did. That's what we do. I feel like that's what we do. But
yeah,
I guess it gets harder. Sometimes I feel like I'm plateauing and I'm just like, but I think everyone needs that to then push them, right?
Yeah. Do you ever feel trapped in...
Do you ever feel trapped like you want to jump off a cliff and die and stab yourself in the heart 3 times? No. Yes. Do you ever feel trapped? Do you know what I mean? I do know what you mean.
Not like
I feel trapped. Okay, this is the thing. And sometimes in my mind, I'm like, I wish I could just like, I'm single. I could like move. I could be anywhere I wanted to. But like for some reason, I feel like attached to the bars in Austin, and it's like I do feel trapped that way. I'm like, I could move somewhere else, but I'm fucking stuck here. But I like being stuck here. I like it for the most part.
I love Austin.
I love it too. It's like
the Austin scene is so.
There's just a lot of like, there's a wide breadth.
What'd you just say?
It's a wide breadth.
What does that mean?
A breadth is like a wide breadth would be like a large variety.
Yeah.
From like a really big like gamut.
I think there's a big oversaturation issue.
Oh, I agree. And
I think
everyone does fucking drag.
When literally stop doing drag. Like please stop doing drag.
This is my okay. You must be uncomfortable to be in drag.
We had this conversation, yes.
And I think that is my only qualification for drag is you must be uncomfortable. It must be a gauntlet because it's going from something through a terrible pain becomes beauty.
Bitch, we are seated down. Seated down.
You're seated down. And got heels on.
High heels.
Yeah.
I came to this podcast in a corset.
Listen, we're sitting. This is drag. There are some people would be sweatpants on. Maybe no shoes, socks maybe. Oh, can you imagine? How do you feel the fantasy?
How do you get into it?
How do you feel the
fantasy? How do you sit in the right way, you know?
They probably don't. They probably sit like...
Ew.
Oh my God.
Okay, so...
Fat pussy. Okay.
Can we talk about this for 2 seconds?
Please. My pussy can't be seen right now, can it? I mean, dude, you don't have to show it. If you show it, I have to charge everyone $5.
Wait, can we get a shot of it?
Pay-per-view? Yeah, let's get a shot of it. Let's get a shot of it.
Pay-per-view.
Oh, Patreon.
Exclusive.
Exclusive. What did you say? Push it out a little bit more?
Or like...
Push it out. My fat pussy.
Can you wiggle your clit?
I can kind of see it.
Ew,
it's
the
fat.
way it jiggles.
It's fat because there are nuts behind it. Yeah.
Not that.
Okay, but this isn't the one that I can... Okay, so this is just it's like the pussy fold flap.
There's one that you can
There's one that you can get... I can get fucked in and pissed out of. It's crazy. I've never done it.
Wait, what the fuck?
Okay, so it has... I wish I... okay, so it's like a latex panties. They're all latex. In the front, there's a little tube that you put your dick in, and then it has a tubing that pisses out the vagina. And then in the panty itself, it has like a hollow sort of tube cylinder thing and a butthole that goes right underneath your butthole. So they could just penetrate that and just kind of go in. It's actually penetrating you. It's penetrating the silicone, but like...
Right.
The thing is,
I was going to say, like, how does that...
It's not going inside of you.
Yeah, how does that work?
But my only thing is, how do you keep them panties from slip-sliding around? Because they're not attached to you, you know? So it's like...
Oh.
I guess glue, but then glue and sex and sweat, and it seems like a mess.
That does seem like a mess.
Yeah.
You would know about glue in unfortunate places.
Oh my God. I forgot I told you about that. Wow. Oh my God. I don't know. What made you tell you about that?
I don't know, but it was really fucking funny.
Y'all, okay.
Let me not. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know if this was something you already talked about on the pod.
No, I'm not talking about this on the pod.
Okay, sorry to bring it up.
No, it's fine. I just, it was such like an accident. I forgot it happened.
Responsibility.
Yeah. Taking responsibility for your body. Yeah. Everyone, I really glued my asshole shut on accident, y'all, one time. And it was like, I got it inside of my body and it glued me shut. It's because, okay, long story short, I was practicing for my egg routine.
I think you've talked about your egg routine on the
yeah, I think, of course. Everyone, if you don't know Cupcake's eggs, just type it in.
Look it up.
Just type it in, honey, and you'll see.
Live leak.
Live leak, baby. It's an Austin tradition yearly. I've done that yearly, like 7-8 years.
Wow.
I know, but last year, I got some, I resin made some eggs, but they were like 2 different sides. So I had to glue them together to be able to put inside my butt. I glued them together, and I didn't realize that Gorilla Glue, I guess, expands whenever it's sealing or whatever. So I put them in my butt to like practice with, and the glue leaked inside of me. And then I'm getting the eggs out, and then I'm realizing, like, I don't know if I think I went to sleep, and then I woke up and my butt was glued shut. Like, it was horrible.
Wait, I'm sorry. I was looking at Jessica. Did you fall asleep with it in you?
No.
Oh, okay.
It came out of me, but I think the glue was just in my butt already.
Yeah, I had
and then and so I lay down, went to sleep, and I woke up, and literally from the inside, it was like glue, like it was like a layer of glue, it was so nasty, and like I didn't know what to do. But it came out eventually. But like,
she got her period.
Yeah, period blood dissolves anything. Can I tell you something about period blood?
Please.
Listen, this is wild, y'all. Okay, listen. If a woman uses their period blood to fertilize their vegetable garden, they put in there the vegetables recreate the minerals and like the minerals and little things that the woman is lacking in her diet. It will like produce those for her.
That is so sickening.
It's amazing. Like, the body is fucking incredible. Like, that
Vaginas
is
do
fucking
crazy stuff.
Yeah, like. Incredible.
I love people who like drink their pee, eat the placenta. I love that.
Okay, there's a very big difference between people that eat their pee and then eat the placenta. Are you talking about people into water sports or
no people who like health people
eat their pee, drink their pee? Why are we saying eat their pee? Is it thick?
I don't think. Did I say eat?
I think you said eat.
But
do you eat your pee?
Do you eat your pee? Like. Ooh. A lady said it like cures her cancer or something. No, she puts it in her eye. You've never seen this?
No.
Shot glass of pee.
Wait, I have seen that. Okay, I have seen that. Yes. That's gotta burn. My pee sometimes is like motor oil.
Ew.
Yeah,
is it ever green?
It's never been green.
Oh.
You know what? Okay, I needed a condom a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Someone asked for a condom, and I was like, surely I have one in this apartment.
Not zilch.
Baby, I looked and looked and looked and could not find a condom.
Wow.
I know. And I thought I had many packets of lube. Many packets of lube, but no condoms. And that's, I think that I used to have them. Nobody just wants to use them anymore. Okay, so when I was a child, I trained myself. I used to like jack off with condoms. Because that way...
That's so responsible.
Well, it was responsible, exactly, yeah. Because I just thought I'm gonna have to use them at some point, so might as well get used to it.
Fucking funny.
Yeah, and I did. So then a condom would like excite me and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna have sex." It still does. I know some people are against it. I don't know. The skin. I don't need skin to skin contact on my body. Yeah,
you don't.
I mean, I like it, but I don't need it. Twerk. Everyone, hi, we're back. This is Cupcake and RiotGirl. Season 2, Act 1. I said Act 1. Season 2, Act 1.
Season 2, Act 2.
Season 2, Act 2. Yes, we are in it. We're going to talk about, okay, everyone, I don't know how you feel about, it's the holidays coming up and everything. And I don't know, we just got done doing a very big project. I just want to know, do you feel responsible? The word today is responsibility.
Okay.
If we had like if it was Pee-wee's Playhouse, like the word today is responsibility.
I don't think I've actually ever seen Pee-wee's Playhouse. Oh my God. I was born in 2003. A moment of silence.
Do you know, in 2003, I was a junior in high school?
Wow. That is so crazy.
Wow.
That is crazy.
That's crazy. I could be your mom.
True.
That's insane. I think I blacked out a lot of years.
You think you blacked out a lot of years?
I think so.
I think I did too, honestly.
It's like kind of hard to remember that many years gone by.
I thought you were so much younger than you are.
That's good.
Wait, responsibility.
We have responsibility.
Our ADHD asses high as hell, like...
okay, we got hyper for the episode, which was not responsible. That's probably...
Not responsible.
That's the thing about responsibility, though. Is it responsibility something that you welcome, or is it something that you, like, shy away from?
I will always take responsibility, because no one likes a bitch who's trying to, like, take responsibility off her.
Right.
And
it seems like a weak move.
It makes the conflict of the situation move slower. I will say the conversation that we just had, I did not do a very good job of taking responsibility about a post-Rocky thing.
Yeah, but
I was mad. So
you're allowed to be mad. And that's the thing is, like, sometimes I feel like the taking of, like, making yourself responsible and sort of putting that burden on yourself, which it can be sometimes, is unnecessary. Because yes, you were responsible for some things, but there's a lot of people involved, and someone could, like, step forward, someone could be more responsible. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that you failed or anything like that.
T. But I do like to take responsibility because I think why not resolve the conflict sooner?
Heard. So,
not to a point. If I don't think I'm wrong, I will not take responsibility.
For sure. You will. But you'll take responsibility for being wrong.
Yeah, like I won't throw myself under the bus. Like, I will argue for myself, but if I fucked up, I fucked up. Like,
yeah, I think that's a good thing to, like, be able to admit that you fucked up. I fucked up. But
and how could you not? Especially that's what I learned during Rocky Horror. Like, one, trying to organize a group of people for the first time. Also, trying to get a bunch of people who are older than you to take you seriously. Seriously is it's
hard,
difficult.
It's hard. It's hard also when you're like, everyone was our friend.
We worked with everyone.
Yeah, you worked with everyone. So it's like, it's not just this one, like, thing that we're going to, we see them socially and, like, all the time at work all the time. So it's like, you got to, like, navigate those fucking waters.
Yeah.
And I think that, I want to just hit my mic. I think that I should have been more of the stern. I should have commanded more authority, I think.
Maybe. Because I think in the moments where you did it, really threw people off.
It did throw people off. Because all of a sudden, I was, like, trying to be...
Yeah.
I should ramp up rather than snapping. Which, you know what? Okay, listen, I will take fucking responsibility for what happened. I got very upset during one rehearsal of Rocky because we were rehearsing, like... a couple of rehearsals. It was just a point of a lot of stress. And I felt like that I had made the mistake in the beginning to not command authority. So whenever you're right. And so then I tried to overcompensate and it didn't work. Or just, it made people very uncomfortable.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, silly Cupcake.
Right, I know. But you know what's amazing? Is this. After we had a fight with someone, after I tried to, like, blow up at someone, RiotGirl, you took me outside and you're like, look, I don't think what you did right there was, you handled that very well. And I was like, thank you for telling me that. Like, I actually really appreciated being told you did not handle that well.
Thank you. I did. I did. Not that it took a lot of courage. I'll say it took a lot of courage.
I think Rocky made us both, like, be, like, courageous about things and, like, do things, because there were days where I wanted, like, I'm locking myself in my apartment. I'm not doing anything today, but I'm not gonna do it. But we had to. Yeah. It was amazing.
Also, like, no matter, like, what happens during rehearsal, like, the show must go on,
right?
So
and
sometimes
also
you just gotta, like, roll through the punches.
You gotta roll the punches, and it's not always so serious.
No, but it felt really serious because it was our baby, you know.
Yeah, by serious, I think I mean that you can be very serious in a moment and take the moment very seriously, but it doesn't always have to affect your entire day. You can be there. You can compartmentalize, I guess, and just, like, be there, be present, be fucking work out. And then move on to the next thing and don't fucking dwell on if you did good or bad during her. It's like, that'd drive me insane. You gotta, like, in my mind, that's how I kind of work things like sections.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's all too much. I'll think about it all together would be way too much.
Yeah.
Like, everyone, I baked. No, I want a little piece. I baked. Ooh. Oh yeah, everyone, the whole cast is having a little break right now.
Always baked. Thank you so much.
They're a little tough.
You know, I love that about them, though. A little exercise for your jaw.
Mm-hmm.
Get yourself engaged, you know?
Good. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Everyone, thank you, Cole. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Delicious.
I thought it'd be appropriate.
Always baked?
Always baked to bake something. I baked snickerdoodles, everyone. It was very easy.
Was it?
Mm.
I'm afraid of baking. I don't use my oven very often. I'm kind of afraid of it.
What is the fear?
That it'll like explode or something. Or I'll do something wrong. Or I'll like Sylvia Plath myself.
You might just stick your head in there. Just do it. Whenever I think about that, it wasn't on, was it? She just stuck her head in a gassy gas stove. I think.
I don't know what that means. I honestly
I think
like,
she passed
don't
out from
know
the
what
gas. She didn't like start it. She didn't put her head in a burning stove.
Yeah, it's just the gas.
Just the gas, yeah.
But
That'd be so intense to open up the oven and crawl in there while it's hot.
oh, that's not what she did. I thought that because
No.
I thought she was like a tortured soul.
I think, but she opened it up, turned on like a gas stove. You can just turn on the gas before you light it, and so it's just gas flowing in there, and then she breathes. You breathe in, and you pass out. I guess you pass out pretty fast, probably in that stove. Wow. That got dark.
The conversation that we're having is very.
It went dark, very dark. What time were we at, Zachary?
We're at till 35, 26.
But maybe more like 20.
Probably more like
30.
Or about 30.
Cute. Twerk.
That's my. I don't say work anymore. I say twerk.
Is there a reason?
I think Harlow says it, and I've
Stuck.
adapted it.
I feel like sometimes I will say sometimes when I say work to people, I feel like I'm telling them to go like clock in, go to work, and that doesn't feel very nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Work.
because when I say work, I'm like I don't mean like because if someone told me like work, I'd be like I get it, but also I'd be like I'm not a fucking monkey. I'm not gonna work whenever you tell me to work.
Oh, you feel it is
a command. A command, exactly. I feel like it can be. I can take it as a command sometimes. Don't like that.
I love
Work.
that.
I'm not going to work.
Is this just like a Liechtenstein?
It's a Liechtenstein.
Is it a real thing?
Mm-hmm. It's from a real comic of it. Yeah, it's actually from the comic that he stole from. Because Liechtenstein, all of his like art was stolen squares from comic books that he did not write. Yeah, he's actually really controversial. Literally all of his shit was like plagiarized stuff that he just like he colored differently and like maybe put like a different word, but it was the exact same like angle. It was like the same square of the comic. Yeah.
People say that Picasso did that as well.
Picasso's a little bitch.
He was.
I think so.
And Dali was a fascist. Did you know that?
I can see that. Yeah, I bet he was a fucking arrogant prick.
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't know how
Frida Kahlo
recently he died.
Frida Kahlo was a cannibal. No, I think Diego Monteo was.
I was like,
he was a cannibal. Frida was.
I don't know who that is.
Her husband.
Oh,
Diego. What is it? Diego. You never saw that movie?
Diego Montoya is.
That's not Diego Montoya. Thank you. Oh my God, Diego Montoya. Diego something. Diego Rivera.
I've never heard of. I thought she was a lesbian.
She had a husband though.
Oh,
she was very open. Yeah, you never got with Frida?
No,
fuck. The movie's hot. Salma Hayek plays her, and she has sex with all these people.
Oh, word.
Yeah, she has sex with like this Grace Jones chick. It was so hot.
I love that.
Yeah.
Salma Hayek is beautiful.
Do you like Grace Jones?
I love Grace Jones.
Yes, I'm glad you do.
I'm not perfect.
Yeah, she's ballsy.
Do you know where your children are? Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, it's like in the 80s because apparently people couldn't watch their kids well enough. They got like a bunch of like celebrities.
I do remember it's 10 o'clock. Do you where
yeah.
That was wow, she did one of those.
Yeah.
Girl, you know where she was at 10 o'clock? Doing rails of cocaine.
Right.
54.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Everyone. Let's see. Oh, okay. So I have a question that I'm trying to ask everyone each segment, each episode. I've started to incorporate this. So you can be honest. You don't have to answer. I'm not forcing the answer. Maybe just think upon it and maybe like recall your inner child. And if you want to be vulnerable and share with us, that's great.
Okay.
What was the first inanimate object you put inside of yourself?
I feel like I've definitely did, but what was it?
What was the first, you little slut? All the hairbrushes and combs.
I'm sure it was like a hairbrush.
You don't recall? You don't recall the exact thing?
I don't. I think I can remember the moment though. Like I think I can put myself there.
Yeah. Common answers are plungers.
My
But they're plastic. I always thought they're strange too, but it's plastic plungers. Plastic ends of a plunger.
plunger does have a very anal bead shape at the top.
See?
So,
but it just seems like it's very long.
I know.
Yeah.
How far? Have you seen that guy who fucked himself with a baseball bat and you can see it coming through his stomach?
Oh, I got nothing coming through his stomach. Oh my God. There was a guy I used to fucking, he made me call him coach and I would stick a baseball bat up his butt. I swear to God. Yeah, it was hot. It was so hot, Coach.
I'm gonna say a baseball bat was my first thing.
Ooh, like
I'm sure it was like a
one of those
pencil.
little sluggers. Mine was a large Sharpie marker. Yeah,
I'm recalling a similar image now that you say that. So it might have been a marker adjacent.
Yeah.
One of the like thick, wide ones.
Yeah, I remember the thick one. But I put it in. Okay, so I put it in like not the cap side in first. I was afraid the cap was going to come off inside of me. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but I did use a brown marker.
Yeah,
I did.
Fitting.
I did.
Fitting. Do you remember the first time you smoked weed?
Yes, I do. I fucking do because oh my God, listen, there was this hot boy. His name was Jordan, and I know me and my friend Carol would sneak out of our houses and go to Jordan's house and smoke fucking weed with him. And the first time we did it, we were so like excited. And me and Carol, Total Eclipse of the Heart came on, and like literally when I heard that song, I remember the very first time I smoked weed. Like, I was in a car, like driving down like in like the middle of the fucking country, like in
That's so
Temple, Texas, just like screaming it and just like loving it. It's so ridiculous.
That's so gorgeous.
Yeah. What about you? What was your first time smoking weed?
I don't even remember.
Like, I was 3.
Yeah, I was like 3.
It was really cool to do. So in 2009,
joint. No, I was probably at my sister's house or something.
Yeah,
getting crazy.
I
think I was like 15 though.
I didn't even see marijuana until I was a junior in high school.
Wow,
I know, that was good.
That's crazy.
Good girl.
What was the first hard drug you ever did?
Coke, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Okay, listen. I remember in college, I would do coke at like some party, and I would come home and cry in my fucking dorm room bed. I'd be like, I'm doing drugs. Cry, yeah.
There is like
it was
after the first time you do coke,
you're like, oh my God, what am I doing with my life?
Cocaine.
I did cocaine. Oh no, and you can't. Oh, listen, when you're rolling around in the bed, sweaty, and you can't go to sleep, and it's like.
And the post-nasal drip.
Oh God!
And
like, listen, kids, don't do fucking cocaine.
It's actually so lame.
It's lame as fuck. It's lame as fuck.
Lame.
It feels like nothing. It feels like nothing until it does. Until you have stuffy fucking nose, and you're like,
Sometimes though, when I'm drunk, I'm like,
listen. That's the only listen, and I'm not getting kids.
Oh, right.
They're the only time that it's appropriate to do cocaine is if you're very drunk.
Right.
I think so.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it literally. If you just, I don't say buy it. Don't buy it. But if someone
don't buy it, but know where you're getting it from.
Yeah, know where you're getting it from. See other people do it.
It's way too expensive. Oh yeah, don't be the first.
Yeah, but don't
be like the second or third in the circle. That's my.
Out.
Well,
I mean, I feel you though. I feel you. Just know where you're getting your drugs from. I think is the most important thing because it's like fentanyl does happen to people. It's just so stupid.
So stupid.
And be so
sad.
It's so sad. It just happens. Also, I mean, don't ever mix your Xanax and your fucking everything else. Don't do it.
This conversation is so funny. Responsibility.
We're talking about responsibility today. Yeah, be responsible with your drugs. I think it's important to be responsible with your drugs.
I think testers are pretty cheap too.
They're cheap and you can do them easily. I will say that Jessica's throwing up, I think.
Oh,
Jessica, listen, okay, she does it about once a month.
It happens.
Cats can throw up. I asked the vet, and the vet said as long as it's not blood.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So she never. Maybe it's a hairball. I don't really know what a hairball exactly is.
I don't. Did anything come out?
You'd know if it was a hairball.
It's usually just white foam.
Yeah, but they like.
Is that hair?
Dry heave a bunch.
Like she just did, right?
No, it's more intense.
Oh wow. Okay. Jessica doesn't do that. My cat doesn't do that.
Do you think watching cats throw up is really funny?
I think it can be. I think
it's hilarious.
It's funny. What's funny to me is they seem to be in such agony, and then as soon as it's done, they're like, and then they have zero. There's like back to normal, just like, completely back. They're like, she's like back, just done. Mm-hmm. She's like hacking her life away, and then she's like,
and she's
like,
good.
Nothing. Yeah, I'm like, okay, girl.
Which is kind of what throwing up in real life is like.
I haven't thrown up in a very long time.
God bless you. I've been drinking a lot recently.
I hear you. I'm sure that I will soon. You know. Being so drunk you throw up though is just such
it's like I don't believe in God, but I believe in God when I'm throwing up drunk.
Oh,
I'm like,
I believe I believe in the body. I'm like, if I throw this up, I know I'm gonna feel better. I know I feel so much better.
I have like I have like a fear, like a
throwing up.
Yes,
I love it. I know when I stick my finger down my throat, I'm gonna explode out something. I'm gonna feel amazing. It makes me feel so good to throw up. I know it sounds ridiculous to say, but I love to throw because I know I'm purging myself out of it. It's getting out of me.
I know a lot of people who are like that. They're like, just do it.
Yeah, just do it. I don't like do it whenever like for fun.
Right.
But like if I need to, baby, I can make myself vom.
Good for you.
Blow chunks. I can blow fucking chunks.
Ew.
Blow
that
chunks.
is crazy.
It's good though. Sometimes you got to purge yourself, and I'd rather that way than out the other end. I would.
Than like just pooping in general.
Maybe actually, but definitely explosive.
Never throw up ever again and intense diarrhea for the rest of your life, or never poop again and throw up like really hard once a day.
Never poop again and throw up once a day. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would throw up once a day if I never had shit again. Absolutely.
What?
Yes. Would you not?
No.
You would. What was the other option? You would poop.
Yeah, like a scheduled intense diarrhea once a day.
Absolutely not.
It's like, 3 o'clock.
No, absolutely not. Like never in my life. No, I'm definitely choosing the throwing up every day.
Well, if you get a squatty potty.
Use code Cupcake or RiotGirl at squattypotty.com.
Riot Cup. What was it?
Riot Cake.
Riot Cake.
Use password Riot Cake at squattypotty.com for your discount. Maybe. If it doesn't accept it, it's because they're homophobic.
It's because they voted for Trump.
Oh my gosh. That's a whole episode.
Let's not get into it.
I know, it's a whole thing. Did you, everyone, our work had a meeting regarding it, and it's like, so it's that serious.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's scary. I did not go.
You know what I think? I think worst comes to worst, we're going to go back to the gutter, and I thrive in the gutter.
I'm like, why wait? Let's go back.
Let's go back.
Let's start like doing warehouse.
I know.
Shows.
Please, like, let's go back underground. Let's stop having podcasts. Let's stop being on social media all the time. Please.
Let's start wearing wigs.
Let's start wearing wigs. I don't know about that. That's a little far. I don't know if we're going to wear wigs. Oh my God. Okay, everyone, where can we find you on social media, RiotGirl?
You can find me on social media at She Is RiotGirl on Instagram. And that's all you need.
Listen, that's all the cool kids use. So,
yeah.
Instagram. Yeah. Instagram, baby. She is RiotGirl. When I say riot, you say girl.
RiotGirl. RiotGirl.
Fuck yes.
Love
everyone.
it.
Yeah, my name's Cupcake. You can follow me at Cupcake ATX on everything. And you're already watching my channel, so subscribe, bitch. Please, because once I get enough subscribers, I can get money.
Twerk.
And so listen, if you've never given me a fucking $1 bill at any of my shows, that's fine. Just please click.
That's not fine.
It's not fine, but you know what? Maybe they didn't have money.
You
know, you know what you do have? You have the ability to click subscribe right now. Just click it. It helps me so much. Just click it, baby. And then you don't ever have to give me money at my show again. Except if you want to.
Except please.
Yes, please. Fuck yeah. This has been I Was Baked. Yay, bye.
Bye.